I'm going to be slandering every NFL quarterback that's currently in the NFL. Today we're going to do the NFC East. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is probably the 8th most important part on his own offense. If he's truly an elite quarterback, why does he need every position on the football field to be elite? Wide receivers, elite. Running back, elite. Offensive line, elite. If you take one of those things away, Jalen Hurts is basically Trent Dilfer. And also, don't get me started on the playoff performances. Besides the Super Bowl that he had 2 years ago against the Chiefs and the NFC Championship game this year, Jalen Hurts' playoff career is rocky at best. He played okay against the Giants. He played okay against a Niners team that didn't have Brock Purdy. And he played dog shit against the Rams. Even Joe Flacco has a better playoff run than Jalen Hurts, and no one is calling him elite. Jalen Hurts is Brad Johnson on a super team. Jaden Daniels. It's kind of hard to slander Jaden Daniels because he's only been 1 year in the league, but I'm going to try to do it anyway. Hey, Jaden Daniels, how about you get your wide receiver Terry McLaurin and get his head out of his ass and tell him he's not worth $40 million a year? Because if you don't have him next year, you're probably going to look like Sam Bradford. Also, Jaden Daniels, you have to prove yourself again. Because with a tougher schedule next year, you still have to actually beat playoff teams. You beat in one with Kenny fucking Pickett. So if you go through a sophomore slump next year, I wouldn't be fucking shocked. Also, don't get me started that the Washington Commanders are ever going to win the Super Bowl again. It's never going to happen. Dak Prescott. It's kind of easy to slander Dak Prescott. He's never been to the NFC Championship game. The Jaguars have been to more championship games than the Cowboys. Dak Prescott literally looks like a pumpkin when he plays the 49ers. You get the drill. But I'm also going to bring this up. Ever since Dak Prescott's been drafted, here's all the quarterbacks that are definitely worse than Dak that have made the championship game. Case Keenum, Nick Foles, Ryan Tannehill, Jared Goff, Brock Purdy, Jimmy Garoppolo twice. You get the fucking drill. Dak Prescott is too talented to only have 2 playoff wins in 10 years. Is it all his fault? No. But would you like to be recognized as the current Tony Romo or the first Dak Prescott? Because at this point, you're just the carbon copy of Romo. Russell Wilson. You know, I can make all these jokes that Russell Wilson is corny and the Legion of Boom carried him the 1 ring, but I'm not going to do that. All I can say about Russell Wilson, I've never seen quite a downfall like this. You went from one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL to on the fucking Giants. The Giants! Where you're competing with a quarterback battle with Jameis Winston. I don't know how down bad you have to be, but that is a new low. Also, we have to acknowledge that Russell Wilson is a carbon copy of Russell Westbrook in the NFL. Ever since he left the team that made him famous, he's pretty much been a journeyman. And that's what Russ is at this point. He's a journeyman.